Hello, this is James Harvey, the professor of music theory at the College of Southern Nevada with 5-minute music theory, and there's that 5-minute timer. This video is going to cover the first adaptation of the minor scale. Now, in the last video, if you watched that, we covered the natural minor scale. Now we're going to cover what's known as the harmonic minor scale. Harmonic minor. And we'll keep this in treble clef. So the scale that we used in the explanation of natural minor was a D natural minor scale, which was just like this. Starting on a D, and then all naturals except for B flat, ending up on another D. 6, 7, and 1. So right now, this is not harmonic. This is a natural minor scale. Like that. To turn it into harmonic minor, we need to add a leading tone. Leading tone added. And that's the only difference. Now remember, the leading tone is a 7th scale degree when it's directly next to the 1st scale degree. Notice that the 7th and the 1st scale degrees here in this natural minor scale are a whole step away from each other. So how can we make them a half step away from each other? We raise that 7th scale degree into a C sharp. And now we have a leading tone. Sure we can see that. Good. So a harmonic minor scale is basically a natural minor scale with a leading tone. Let's hear the difference between the two. There's a pretty distinct difference at the top of the scale, although the first few notes are the same. First 6 actually. So here's the natural minor. This is what we had before with the B flat. Like that. And then here is a D harmonic minor scale. I'm going to write that here. D harmonic minor. Same thing, but with that leading tone added. So you hear that sort of strange, exotic almost sort of sound at the top of the scale? That's because of that added leading tone. And you can kind of hear the pull of that leading tone if I play it, but I don't give you the resolution. Listen to this. You can hear how much it wants to go to that pitch. That's because it's a leading tone. That's the job of the leading tone. So if you take a minor scale and give it a leading tone, it's a harmonic minor scale. Let's do another one just really quickly because we still have a little bit of time left. Let's take sort of a simple minor scale. So first, tell you what, I'm just going to write it, and you'll take my word for it, and in the supplemental videos, you'll see some construction of these. I'm going to write an A minor scale, and I'm not going to put the half steps next to each other. I'm just going to write all the notes out like this, from an A to another A. The reason I use this is because A minor has no sharps and no flats, so it's sort of the basic blank key. Here we go. Let's give myself some room here. So this right now is natural minor. This is A natural minor. So here's the sound of the scale that I have up on the screen. That. To turn this into harmonic minor, left one little piece there. Harmonic. We have to raise that 7th scale degree, which is here, which is currently a G, and is a whole step away from that A, but we need it to be a half step. And there we go, we get a G sharp. Now what this does is it creates a distance between these two pitches, which is rather large. It's actually more than a whole step. It's 1.5 steps here. And we'll cover when we get into intervals what this is called specifically. This is an augmented second. And this scale sounds different than the rest of the scales because of this augmented second. If it sounds like I'm speaking a foreign language, that's fine. We're going to cover augmented seconds and all the other intervals in a video soon to come. But again, harmonic minor is just a natural minor scale with that 7th scale degree bumped up by a half step, turning it into a leading tone. Now you have to be careful. That 7th scale degree won't always be a sharp. All that we're doing is we're raising it by a half step. So if you're raising a flat note, it turns into a natural note. If you're raising a natural, it turns into a sharp. So on and so forth, okay? That's basically the concept here of the harmonic minor. It's not too complicated, just need to remember those couple things about it, and that's it. Thank you.